Yo, what is up, guys? It is iTz Padwani with TGN.TV. I am bringing you a game of Headquarters on Stadium using the Golden L96, which is by my standards the best sniper in the game. Using it with extended mags, marathon lightweight, and steady aim all pro. I believe I go 65 and 17. This is more of just like a fool around, slay, and have fun game. So don't expect many caps or defends or things along those lines. But I do get some nice quick scopes, some normal actual sniper kills, quote unquote hard scoping, a couple no scopes from tomahawks. So it's overall a good game. I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. Originally, this was going to be a live com, since this is my third video of my game that I capped over my 100,000 lifetime kills on for my combat record. But that kind of went down the drain because I didn't tell my buddies I was playing with that I was going to be recording voices. They thought I was only recording gameplay. And there were some words thrown around that aren't exactly allowed on TGN. So that will go up on my personal channel, which is at the bottom right corner of the screen. That is youtube.com/NBPPadwani1H. And remember, any comments, questions, or suggestions can be thrown in the comments or to my personal channel. So, one thing I wanted to talk about today was this whole Call of Duty XP deal. So Treyarch/Activision is doing this whole thing called Call of Duty XP. It takes place in LA on September 2nd and 3rd of this year. And this is taken right off their website, callofduty.com/XP/event. This will be in either an annotation or in the description. And it says, immerse yourself in the game you love at the first ever Call of Duty XP, the ultimate Call of Duty experience. From our $1 million tournament to the chance to play Modern Warfare 3 2 months early, the ultimate paintball fight on a life-size recreation of Scrapyard, the spectacle of running the pit, and the reveal of the innovative features of Call of Duty Elite. This epic event brings Call of Duty to life. Anyone that cannot be there but wants to connect to the action can link up through our numerous broadcast outlets. Your Call of Duty experience is about to get real. Now, the whole link up through numerous outlets, obviously before the event, they'll obviously have some way of, they'll probably be live streaming it, to be honest. So, and then they give a description of each thing. So I'm just going to start from the top and work my way down. The first thing is probably the biggest thing, which kind of pisses me off. The $1 million Call of Duty operation. And it says, it's time to compete for a chance to play on the world's biggest stage at Call of Duty XP and walk away with your share of $1 million in cash prizes. Now, before I finish this, I just want to say something. They don't fix the servers in their game, but they're giving away $1 million to random players that participate in this tournament. And this is the thing that pisses me off. Is their servers are terrible. The game itself is good, but like I said in my other videos, their servers are terrible. Treyarch/Activision, whoever the hell fucking had this idea for this contest, or rather event, take that money, fix your servers. If Battlefield can have dedicated servers on the console, despite it having a smaller player base, you can do it too. And I want these on Black Ops and Modern Warfare 3. I don't care if fucking Modern Warfare 3 is out in 3.5, 4 months. You know, this should have been done to begin with. I'm sick of going into a game and getting a Japanese host or a UK host or an Australian host, someone not from, you know, East Coast, and I have a shitty 3-bar or a 2-bar. I mean, I'll take a decent 4-bar or 3-bar rather from a West Coast player. But I've never not once gotten a decent 3-bar from anyone in the UK. I always get 2 bars from people in Australia and Japan. It pisses me off. That's my little rant. So it says, this thrilling tournament will be a 32-team single elimination bracket competition with 4 players per team. They don't give any information about game type and things of that nature. I believe it's probably going to be MLG variant to take out noob tubes and second chance and things like that. So that's 128 people competing in 32 teams of 4. Fans around the world will have various opportunities to qualify prior to the event by showcasing their skills in Call of Duty Black Ops multiplayer, and there will be additional ways to qualify on site at Call of Duty XP. If I had the money to do this, I would, but I don't. I would really love to go to this fucking thing. The next thing, it says compete for fun and prizes. Fans of all skill levels will have a blast competing for prizes in a variety of free-for-all, zombies, spec ops, and team-based multiplayer competitions. Who will win the most consecutive free-for-all matches? If I was going, that'd be me. Not gonna lie, that'd be me. I'm a cocky motherfucker, but that'd be me. But I'm not going. Makes me sad. Who can survive the longest in zombies? That's not me, because I hate playing solo zombies. I fucking suck at it. Who will qualify on site for a seat in the $1 million tournament? It could be you. Now, here's my question. Are the teams going to be random? Because it seems like they're going to be just randomly letting people into the tournament. So, I assume that it was you and 3 of your buddies. But they might just pick 128 random people and just put them in random teams of 4. That'd be actually kind of cool. That way you can't really stack teams. So, going down the list here, the next thing is called Run the Pit. It says, gear up and clock your best time in the pit for real. The psionic movement from Modern Warfare 2 comes to life as you run and shoot to win prizes and bragging rights. Now, actually reading this over again, it kind of sounds like they actually built an actual pit, which wouldn't really surprise me. But if you guys remember, the pit is from the beginning of Call of Duty 4 and the beginning of Modern Warfare 2. I think it was in CoD 4. Was it? I don't remember. Might have been. But I know it was in Modern Warfare 2 and there was one in Spec Ops as well. And it was the one where you would, you go up, you pick your weapon. Most people favored a pistol. And there would be the moving targets of terrorists. And then there'd be the civvies or the civilians. And you couldn't shoot the civilians. And you had to, at least in Spec Ops, you had to run through and clock a certain time to get 3 stars. So that seems really cool. Now the next thing is the live multiplayer experience. It says, how well do you know Scrapyard? Find out as you throw down in an all-out paintball battle in our life-size recreation of this Ionic map from Modern Warfare 2. I love Scrapyard from MW2. Not gonna lie, it was one of my favorite maps in Modern Warfare 2. And the fact that they spent the money and the time to actually make a life-size recreation of this, I would go just for the paintball. Just to watch the paintball. I want pictures of this fucking shit. If anyone can give me pictures of this real-life Scrapyard, send them to my personal channel or send me a message and I'll give you my email or something. I'd love to see this. I'm all excited now. I kind of want to go. The other thing is Burger Town. They apparently built an actual Burger Town from Terminal in MW2. So that's a burger joint, burgers, fries, blah, blah, blah. And the last thing, the Call of Duty Armory. You've seen them in-game. Now it's time to see the wide arsenal firsthand. The immortal weaponry of Call of Duty will be on display at our one-of-a-kind armory, along with a unique look at the history of the franchise. Now that seems cool. That seems really cool. I take it you get to see all the guns, all the modeling, all that shit. That seems really cool. And they didn't mention it in here, at least in this section, but they are also doing the Modern Warfare 3. You can play it 2 months early. I don't know if that's campaign, multiplayer, or it'll probably be multiplayer because they did that with Black Ops as well, if you guys remember. They had like this whole Xbox exclusive thing, and like all the big commentators got to go, like a bunch of the Optic people. I can't even remember actually who went, to be honest, but I think CNNers went, Hutch went, and they got to bring their PVRs and record a lot of it. So that seems really cool. They're also releasing more information on Call of Duty Elite. They're still not out there yet, but from what I've read and what I've heard and from watching videos and shit, it's going to be like organized sports with automatic weapons. It's going to be like Twitter, YouTube, game battles, all that fun shit combined. So it's basically going to be, at least what it sounds like, is kind of like a ripoff of what Bungie did for Halo 3. And that brings up a good question too. With Bungie no longer making Halo, what are they going to do with the whole stat tracking system? Are they just going to transfer it over to the new developer? Anyone know? You should tell me. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's right at the top. It does say. It says, witness the epic reveal of Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer during the opening ceremony, then be the first to play the game. Okay, so apparently when it starts, they'll show it to you, and then will there be a line, like a fucking amusement park? I hope they sell passes to people. You pay like $200 to get to the front of the line. You can make mad bank with that. So that is pretty much Call of Duty XP in a nutshell. Again, that is September 22nd to the 23rd in the Los Angeles, California area. No other details in terms of location, time, etc., have been noted. Okay. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, another thing I wanted to mention was there's a person that I want to talk about real fast. And his name is Ace Roth 9. This cat, he's pretty cool. Not gonna lie, he does these tactical, I believe they're called tactical analysis gameplays on TGN. So people send him like Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, like full gameplays. And he basically puts them up and commentates on them about like setups, you know, why they do certain things, what they should have done, etc. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it because I'd rather you guys find out for yourself. So they're around on TGN, just look for him or go to his personal channel. That is youtube.com/AceRoth9. That's ACEROTH and the number 9. I've talked to him a couple times through YouTube messages. He seems really cool. He actually let me send in one of my gameplays despite it not being PVR, but it is still good quality. So he does not discriminate against not having PVR, which is fucking awesome. So Ace, you'll probably end up watching this because I'll probably send this to you, but keep on doing what you're doing, dog. Also, let's see. Has anyone noticed lately that there's been a lot of really bad randoms lately? And in terms of randoms, if you don't play Call of Duty that much, a random is basically when you're playing by yourself or playing with a team and you get that, you know, just like a player on your team that you don't know. We dub them as randoms or greenies. Same thing. But it seems like there's been a lot of bad randoms lately. Like, I played a couple games of Dom with me and my buddy, and I got, like, 45 kills, like, 15 deaths. I had, like, 7 caps, a shitload of defends, and my buddy had, like, 4 caps, 6 defends, like, 30 kills, and the rest of my team was, like, 9 and 20, no caps, no defends. 3 and 24, no caps, no defends. And this isn't just one game, this was consecutive games. I see it in Search all the time. I see it in Headquarters all the time. But this even pertains to, I mean, I'm not even discriminating against Prestige. This is just in general. But, I mean, there's still bad 15th Prestiges. But there's, you know, there's also bad non-Prestiges and first Prestiges. They're all over the place. I mean, like I said in my last video, they should really put a decent matchmaking system in and make it like Battlefield. Battlefield ranking system's fucking awesome, but they're not going to do it. It's fucking stupid. But believe that is pretty much it. Other than the whole Modern Warfare 3 reveal at XP, there really hasn't been any relative information released towards the game, or nothing that has an actual credible source, or I just haven't really looked hard enough. It could be any of those. I have looked. It just seems that a lot of it's like, hey, you know, we're bringing back these weapons, like the original MP5 from Call of Duty 4. They're bringing back, like, the M40. They're bringing back, like, the P90, the models, things like that. I've seen the cinematics. And, I don't know. Like I said in one of my last videos, I'm really not expecting much. So, we'll really just have to see. Also, I have started working on one of my first tip, trick videos, whatever you want to call them. I've decided to start with kill streaks because kill streaks seem to be a little bit easier. But the way I've decided to do the perk weapon thing is I'll pick 3 weapons. I'm not going to... maybe I'll go by classification, so I'll pick like 3 assault rifles and then 3 SMGs. Or maybe I'll just randomly pick. I'll pick like 1 assault rifle, 1 shotgun, 1 SMG each episode. And I'll put out like an episode like every 3 days or so. And I'll go through like perk setups, what perks are good for it, what perks are bad for it, like the best setups in terms of first, second, and third tier, and like the worst setup that you can have. Like I said, it's put more towards people that are new or striving to get better at the game. But that is all the time we have in this video, ladies and gentlemen. So I am iTz Padwani with TGN.TV, and I will see you guys next time. Later.